Alright, hello YouTube, this is Brian, White Knight Firearms, doing a little review. A couple weeks ago I started thinking I wanted to get a muzzle brake on my Howa 1500 chambered in 308, and since it is a budget gun, it was my first, budget build rifle for long range. I decided to kind of go with a budget muzzle brake. And when I say budget, it is expensive when you think of this being, $100 just to go on the end of your barrel. But if you look at it in the other way, it would have cost me at least $100 just to have the barrel threaded, and then probably another $100 at least for a good muzzle brake to screw on the end of it. So this is kind of a budget option, but I think it's going to be a good one, and I'm excited to try it out. So this one's from Witt Machine is what it's called. Wittmachine.com is where I got our .net, I guess. So far, I've loved their customer service. I ordered it 2 weeks ago exactly on the day, and here it is. And what they do, you send in two measurements. You send in the measurement from the exact end of your barrel, and then 1.5 inches in, you send in measurement there, 1.5 inches down from the end of your barrel, and they send you this. You select what caliber and stuff, and when you get it, you just clamp it on, and you're good to go shoot. You can pull it off if you don't want to deafen all your buddies, or when you're hunting, it's probably not the best thing. You probably scare everything out of the whole canyon, and the canyon next to you, and the canyon next to that. If it's like any of the other muzzle brakes that I've used, they're really loud. But we'll find out how loud it is later on. Today I just kind of want to show you just breaking it out. I'm going to go through everything. I'm going to Cerakote it, I'm going to put it on, show you how to mount it, show you how to Cerakote it, and then we're going to shoot it. And I'm going to show you, shots without it and then shots with it, and let you know how good it is. From what I've heard, it's good. There aren't a ton of reviews out there, especially on YouTube, so that's what I'm going to hopefully get this out in time for all you guys to watch and see what you think. But there's a couple things that just I don't. It's not bad, but it's just kind of things that bug me. Is like there's little finishing, just dings and dents in it down along here and along there. It's not a big deal. I think once I Cerakote it, you're not gonna be able to notice it's there. But I don't know. I just wish they'd have taken a little bit more time. Made it a little bit nicer. The other thing is inside here, and you can't really tell in the camera, and I pulled a lot of it out since I got it this afternoon, but there's little burrs like where they've cut inside there where the holes are and the different cuts are, and I'm going through and pulling them out with this little tool, and that's one thing I just wish they would have done. If they would have done it, it probably would be like sometimes I just pull it out like, oh, I wouldn't notice, oh, hey, look, they must have taken time to do that. But when they didn't take the time to do it, for some reason, and it's probably just my OCD, but that bugs me. It's not like I'm going to write them a nasty note or anything, because I still think for the price, it's awesome. As long as it does what it's supposed to do, once I get done clearing it out, I'll be super happy. It's just letting you know, you'll probably need to take a few minutes once you get it and clean it out, make sure it looks all good. But anyway, so I'm just going to take a few more minutes and finish pulling all this crap out of there, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to start to Cerakote it. They do an option where you can have them Cerakote it, but it's like 15 bucks extra, and I Cerakote all my own stuff, and I kind of wanted to see what it would look like, just the stainless on the end. I didn't like it. As soon as I put it on, I was like, it's got to be painted. Not a big deal. It'll take me 10 minutes to Cerakote it, and then a week to dry, but that's not bad. So well worth me saving a few dollars here and there. So there it is. Awesome little thing. I think it's going to be great. And this video will go from start to finish, me opening it, Cerakoting it, and shooting it. So hopefully it's alright. I think it's going to be a great break, but we'll check it out. Alright, here we are 24 hours later. Paint's dry, Cerakote paint's dry, and looks really good. So there it is. I like how there's nothing on the bottom. Make sure there's not going to be any dust kicking up underneath you. 20 ports on the top. Keep the muzzle pointed down.
after the shot's fired. So anyway, just thought I'd show you the Cerakote. Next thing we're going to do is take it out and shoot it, and then I will show you how to mount this on. And I want to kind of show you the difference between no muzzle brake, and then we'll install this. We'll shoot and see if there's any noticeable difference. So anyway, there you go.
Alright, as you can see, no muzzle brake. This is my Howa 1500. Just watch the eye, the distance between the eyepiece on the scope and my eye on the recoil, and then I'm hoping that on the other one, obviously, there's less recoil. So anyway, let's give it a shot. Okay, now you can see we've got that gnarly looking muzzle brake on there. It looks good, painted black. Let's see how she does. I'm excited. I've never shot it with on there, so here we go. Let's find out. Wow. That is incredible. The amount of recoil that is taken away is amazing. Like, I didn't even, it felt like a 223. Just amazing. And I don't think my point of impact's changed much. I need to go down and look again, but that is just incredible. The amount of recoil that's taken away from that muzzle brake. Okay, there you go. Now you know. It works really well. I mean, I don't think you can smack the smile off my face. That's just, and it's not like a 308 needs a ton of recoil to be taken away. But especially when you're shooting at 100 yards, you like the jump and how quick the bullet is, you can't get back on target fast enough. But that muzzle brake on there, it's just like shooting a 223. It just, you can keep your eyes on the target the whole time. That is really cool. Love it. So, awesome muzzle brake. Highly recommend it. Does great. Does what it's supposed to.